Dave, tell us about your law enforcement career.
Sure. I think I was put on earth to be a police officer, quite frankly. Won't go through the long story, but um, I smothered in my crib as an infant, and I grew up hearing the stories of the heroic actions of a police officer who, in spite of being told to stop CPR by, uh, emergency services, firefighters, ambulance, and eventually a family doctor, he insisted that they continue, and here I am today. So I grew up hearing that story, and so I was that kid that it didn't matter what grade I was in, and even when in high school, maybe it wasn't cool to say you want to be a police officer. I was always that guy that said, "This is exactly what I'm going to do." So as soon as I could sign up and join the Toronto Police Service, I did, and it was the best thing I ever did in terms of making a career decision. I had 28 full years with Toronto Police, where I found the path in the investigative field was an exact match to me and my personality and the challenges that I like to have. So I stayed in the investigative field for probably 75 or 80% of my career and retired out of the sexual assault squad where I was working with Gary Ellis, who was our unit commander, and we were doing, basically stranger on stranger attacks and going after the serial predators and child murderers, child abductors, all that kind of stuff. So we did some very difficult work. And then I suppose later we'll talk about how we then transitioned that into where we are today in our corporate lives.